Have you ever felt like you've been doing everything right, but nothing seems to be moving? Like you're showing up, staying faithful, pushing through, but life still feels stuck? That's exactly where I've been lately, drained, exhausted, and even wondering if I'm even on the right path. But deep in my spirit, I feel something, a shift. And family, it's not loud, it's not flashy, but it is undeniable. And most of the time when I'm going through something like this in my life, I will receive some type of divine revelation, a message, a dream, something to let me know to keep on pushing through, and that a video is gonna follow right behind it, because maybe you are going through the exact same thing. So today I'm going to share with you 7 undeniable signs that God's hand is getting ready to shift in your life. If you have been feeling this way, then this message is just for you, and this video was meant to find you today. So family, let's get right to it. Now, the first undeniable sign that God's hand is about to shift your life is if you have been feeling deep internal restlessness, family. All right, this is a huge one, all right, because maybe you have been feeling tired, you're drained, you're exhausted. It seems like everything that you're doing is not working. No matter what you do, everything is at a standstill. No matter how much energy and work that you're putting into your craft, your purpose, your passion, your dreams, the things that you want to accomplish in life, it seems like nothing is moving and nothing is working out whatsoever. You see, but you have to remember that a lot of the times when God is silent, things are being worked in the background. This is why you have to trust the process. This is why you have to keep on going. And I know that is much easier said than done, but your soul can no longer stay comfortable from where it's at. All right. So this is why you have to allow for things to move in divine timing. This is very, very imperative. Now, there's been so many times in my life, and this is why I wanted to put this video out, because from what I've done in the past, to get to where I am today, I've went through this so many times. And sometimes I forget that things are just going to be at a standstill for a while. A lot of the times you're going to be tested. Okay, God is probably stirring things up in your life right now to actually prep you and prepare you, for exactly where you need to be and for who you need to be. All right, I don't know who needed to hear that part. All right, but maybe there's something about you internally that needs to change in order to reach the next level. Okay, but you might have to go through a series of trials and tribulations. You have to go through setbacks. You have to go through being told no. You have to go through things not working out just so you can be built up on the inside. All right, deep internal restlessness. I know you're tired, guys. I know you're tired. I'm there with you. I feel you. I know how it feels to be exhausted, like you're putting in a lot of work and it seems like nothing is working out. My family, please continue to keep pushing. No matter what you're facing right now in your life, whether if it's financial struggle, health, you're dealing with car issues, you're dealing with home issues, you're dealing with family and friend issues. It seems like everything is going wrong and nothing is moving in the right direction. And I know you just want that one breakthrough. You're just like, God, please, can something good just happen for me? Because I've been putting in so much work, so much time, so much effort, so much energy. And I'm tired of not reaping the benefits of all the hard work that I have put in. But trust me, has not gone unnoticed, my family. It hasn't gone unnoticed. So continue to keep doing what you're doing. When you walk out of the door, keep a smile on your face, because you never know who you're going to meet. Because that person could be a messenger sent to you that could help take you to the next level. All right. So if you're feeling that internal restlessness, if you're feeling like nothing's working out, nothing's moving, trust and believe it actually is. It's just happening in a realm that we cannot see right now. And if you continue to keep going, if you continue to keep trusting, if you continue to keep working on your craft and doing the things that you're doing, a door will begin to open for you. All right. I have experienced this many times, but I've also experienced the other side, which is the side I'm talking about right now, feeling completely drained and exhausted. All right. Your life is being tested right now and you're being prepped. Remember, when things are silent, things are happening in the background that people cannot see, including yourself. So keep pushing through. Now, the second undeniable sign that God's hand is shifting in your life is if what used to fulfill you no longer does. It no longer does, my family. Drop your comments down below and let me know if you've been experiencing this, all right? Because if you have had certain goals, dreams, achievements, maybe even people that have brought you some type of sense of peace, but now you feel empty, all right, it doesn't mean it's failure. It means you are getting into alignment. All right, you are detaching from the outcome, and there is so much power when you do this. All right, remember, we don't chase, we attract, my family. All right, because when you chase something, it tends to run away from you. But when you detach and you learn to be good with it or without it, this is where the magic truly lies, all right? And you have to remember to do this with everything that you're doing right now. And this could be a reason why you're feeling tired, why you're feeling exhausted, why you keep questioning your life, and why you keep asking, well, why isn't this happening? It seems like I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but nothing seems to work out. Because on a subconscious level, you are attached still to the outcome, all right? You have to learn to just be, all right? Stop thinking so much in the past. Stop thinking so much into the future. Stop worrying, my family, at the same time. When you do this, when you detach from those things and you're like, you know what? If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm good regardless. No matter what, I'm still blessed. I'm still happy. I'm going to still walk out the door and keep a smile on my face. I'm going to still be who I am, be in my true authentic self, and move with purpose, clarity, and intention. When you do this, things begin to happen, doors begin to open when you least expect it. And this is what you have to remember. Those blessings, those things that you want will show up when you least expect it, especially if you have detached from the outcome. So do not forget this, because if it no longer fulfills your life, it means that you are moving towards alignment and detaching from the outcome. Now, the third undeniable sign that God's hand is about to shift your life is delay after delay after delay. And family, I know a lot of you are feeling this one right here. And listen, I totally resonate with you. I understand. I've been feeling it myself. But listen, it's not over for you. A lot of the times, God's rejection is his protection. All right? God's delays is not God's denials. Remember that. All right? You are being prepared in the background. All right? Remember, sometimes when you've been going down in prayer, right? You've been asking for something, you've been putting in the work, you've been doing everything to achieve what it is that you want to achieve, but no answer, complete silence, all right? It doesn't mean that you're hated. It doesn't mean you're not loved. It doesn't mean you're not appreciated. It doesn't mean you're not doing the right thing, all right? A lot of the times, silence is golden, okay? There's a lot of things that you can hear in silence. Listen to the silence, be in the stillness. Don't be in the noise and the chaos and everything that's going on. You have to trust the process, all right? Because just like I mentioned in the last sign, when you least expect it, blessings and doors will begin to open, things will begin to show up, people will come into your life. These things will happen, right? Take it from me, y'all. Take it from me. When I started my business, everything that I'm doing, even with my book, with my writing, I've experienced so many delays, so many no's, right? A lot of quiet time, a lot of not hearing back, okay? And this is because I was being prepped in the background. There might be something within yourself that needs to grow and get better, right? Maybe there's something that you need to do. And I'm not saying like physically you need to do something, but internally, right? You have to grow on the inside to become a better version of yourself, or just gain more strength and wisdom before you can actually graduate to the next level. There's so much power in this. And I know it sucks, right? I know it's hard when you're getting delayed after delay after delay, rejection, being told no. All these things are happening, but a lot of the times you have to see this as a blessing in disguise, because sometimes being told yes to everything could not be a great thing. Okay, so really think about that. If you wanted to receive yeses for everything that you did, you don't know how that's going to happen later down the line. You don't know what's going to happen. Something bad could happen later down that line because you prayed and asked for it so much. You wanted it so bad, but you couldn't see what was actually going to happen later in the future. All right, so delays after delays after delays, my family. All right, trust and believe something's happening for you. Remember, when one door closes, another door is getting ready to open. So never ever forget that. Trust the process and just keep on pushing. Now, the fourth undeniable sign that God's hand is getting ready to shift your life is if you are being pulled to let go. Now, I know this sign is a little similar to number 2. What used to fulfill you no longer does. But surrender is not about giving up. It's about giving over. Sometimes God might be calling us to release what's in our hands so that way he can place something new completely in it. So remember that, family. If you are being called, if you are being pulled to let go of something, and you're going to receive the signs, all right, pay very close attention. You may receive some type of message, some type of synchronicity, like you're going to receive something that's going to let you know that you need to let go of that. All right. If you are holding tight onto something, it's not bringing you no peace, no joy, no love. It's not bringing no type of, good energy or anything like that to your life. It's time to let go of it. This could be a job. This could be people. This could be a relationship. This could be friends. It could be anything, absolutely anything. But you will receive revelation. You will receive that inner knowing, okay, that's telling you need to completely let go of this. When you let go of something, like I said earlier, detach from the outcome, Okay? Things will begin to shift in a monumental way. You have to trust this. All right? How many of you are holding on to things, holding on to people, holding on to situations right now because you are afraid of losing it and like you'll never get it back, right? Maybe you're afraid that you'll never get that type of relationship back, right? You're afraid of something that might be happening. There's a level of fear there that's causing you to just grip it, to just hold on to it so tight. But it's not going to allow you to step into the life that you want to get to because you are holding on to something. Sometimes you have to let go of things in order to step foot into the next level of your life, in order to graduate to the next level. Okay? Remember, surrender is not about giving up. You're not giving up. All right? It's about giving it over, handing it over, saying, you know what? I'm good with it and I'm good without it. I'm going to completely detach from the outcome. I'm going to let it go. All right? Because maybe you're like, I don't care anymore. And it's not that level of I don't care, like with an attitude, right? But it's just like, you know what? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I'm just going to live day by day. I'm going to be in the present moment. I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it go. If you are the one that is always putting in the work, all right, and I'm just talking about like a relationship here. If you're the one that's always putting in the work, you're always giving, you're always doing, and there's no reciprocation, you're not seeing any of that energy return back to you, stop doing those things. Stop doing those things, because that's a clear sign right there that you need to let it go. Once you do that, things will begin to flow naturally into your life. Things will begin to happen. Doors will begin to open. So if you're being called and pulled to let go of something, someone, a job, anything like that, let your higher self speak to you. Be aware of all of this happening and watch how things will begin to change. Now, the fifth sign that God's hand is getting ready to shift in your life is if you are craving solitude and silence. Remember, family, God will hide you until it's time to reveal you. All right, you are precious, you are amazing, you are special, and what you are doing is monumental. It's big. You're not average. You were never meant to be average, right? You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out, and you will stand out. All right, so if you are craving that solitude and that silence, all right, trust and believe that you are working on yourself internally in the background, also while God is doing his thing on you. All right. This is so powerful and so amazing. If you've gone through a spiritual awakening, all right, that solitude and silence is just it's going to rush up on you very, very quickly. You're no longer going to want to be around certain people. You're not going to want to do certain things. All right. You're going to be like, man, I just want to be alone. Just leave me alone. Right. Everybody just leave me alone. Okay. You're going to crawl into solitude. You're going to be working on yourself. You're going to be journaling. All right. You're going to be working on new projects. You're going to be coming up with new ideas, being creative. Okay, if you are craving solitude and silence, take this as a sure sign that you're getting ready to shift. Okay, because what's done in the background, what's done in what's hidden, okay, in the things that you're doing, you're not moving, you're not sharing all of your information, and you're moving in silence. You're not telling people all your business and what you're doing. That stuff cannot be destroyed. All right, it can't be spoken over where they're praying against you. Okay, you are divinely protected, and you have to remember that. So crave that solitude, crave that silence, move in that solitude and silence, and you will see exactly why you were hidden in the first place, so that way you could be revealed later on in life. Now, the sixth undeniable sign that God's hand is about to shift your life is if you are starting to see repeating numbers, experiencing different messages, or having vivid dreams. All right, family, this is a huge one. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys are seeing, if you are experiencing any of this, and what exactly are you experiencing. For the past month and a half, 2 months or so, I've been having some crazy vivid dreams, and the synchronicities have been off the charts. Now, there was a point in time, even after my spiritual awakening, where all of this stopped, right? And it seems like we can go down and we can go down to sleep at night. We can have a dream or not have a dream. We don't know, right? We may wake up and we're like, did I have a dream? Like, I can't remember. I don't even know. I don't know if I had a dream or not. Maybe I didn't, because you can't remember a single thing, right? It's like going through the veil of forgetfulness, right? So this is why it's important to have a notepad and a pen right next to your bed, so that way you can write down your dreams. Who are you connecting with? What are you experiencing? Where are you? What colors? What smells? What do you see? What do you hear? Right? What are you around? What are you doing? Right? A lot of the times you will receive messages. God talks to us in patterns. If you've gone through a spiritual awakening, you're going to be aware of this. Right? Think about it. How many times does 11:11 come on your clock before you had a spiritual awakening? Many times, every single day. Right? Every single day. And before you had that, you probably you didn't really have that level of awareness. But once you've gone through a spiritual awakening, you're like, all of a sudden you're like, why am I noticing that number? Like, that's weird, right? Like, why am I noticing that? Or if you go out and cars are driving by, you notice 1111, you notice 222, 333. You're noticing all these different repeating number patterns, all right? You're noticing you're receiving different synchronicities and messages, and then you're having vivid dreams. These are divine synchronizations, my family. Pay close attention to them, okay? It's a sign, all right? It means you're on the right track. It means that certain things are aligning and happening in your life. God is trying to talk to you, but are you aware and are you paying attention? All right, this is major. I would love to know what you're experiencing. So drop your comments down below and let me know, what are you seeing? What type of dreams are you having? And don't forget to write things down, because you will get a glimpse of your future. The past few nights, well, I don't want to say the past few nights, but maybe just like the past few dreams that I've had, it seems like I could see my future, right? The success, helping people, traveling the world, doing these different things, having amazing experiences, helping people, doing what I love to do. Right. And it's amazing, because I wake up out of that and I'm just like, oh my God, it felt so real. Right. That's what I love about dreams too. Dreams are so interesting to me. It's one thing that just really, it just really captivates me. They're so interesting and it's so amazing. You know, the places that you go, the people that you see, the connections that you meet, things that are happening. And sometimes you may have a vivid dream that's extremely weird. You're like, why did I even have that dream? Why is that person in my dream? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? You know, there's been a few dreams that I've had. I've had quite a few dreams where I did something and it ended up happening later down the line. It actually came true. So pay close attention to your dreams, because they do tell stories and they will actually talk to you. All right, so repeating numbers, different messages, vivid dreams. Let me know down below in the comments, what exactly are you experiencing? And trust and believe God is talking to you in a pattern, and it's time for you to pay attention. And the seventh undeniable sign that God's hand is about to shift your life is if you have the urge to prepare without a clear reason, my family. You don't even know why. Your habits are changing, you're refocusing, your energy's getting better, you're clearing out your space. Okay, maybe you're doing a lot of different things, or you're being called to go start something, to go do something, and you don't even know where it came from. You're like, why should I do that? It's just like me. Okay, I heard Life Coach YouTube. I was called to get on YouTube. Then I started seeing all these signs about YouTube and to get on it and to start doing my speaking and putting all these messages out there. I didn't know why, right? But I started just preparing for it, and I prepared in private. Right? Remember, God's going to prepare you in private so that way you can be revealed in public. Okay. I had no idea what I was doing. Never had a thought of even doing any of this, but I know that I'm in alignment with my divine purpose. I'm doing what I'm called to do, what I'm supposed to do, reaching you all and helping you to become your best version yet, to fulfill your potential and to let you know what you might be experiencing in your own life. All right. So there you have it. 7 undeniable signs that God's hand is about to shift your life. If any of these resonated with you, let me know which ones did down below in the comment section. I would love to talk to you. Don't forget to let me know also, what type of dreams are you having? What synchronicities are you experiencing? And don't quit, family. All right. Please do not quit on whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're going through right now. It's not the end of your story. Remember, delay after delay after delay. There's a reason for that. Doors might be closing, but bigger doors are getting ready to open. All right, so keep pushing through, keep being great, and I guarantee major things are going to happen in your life. And I want you all to come back to this video and drop your comments down below and let me know, what did you experience from this day forward. All right. So I hope you all have an amazing day. Keep pushing through no matter what you might be experiencing in your life. And listen, if you do want to start a YouTube channel and personal brand, you want to walk away from that 9-to-5 job because your voice needs to be shared, or you have some talent that needs to be shared with the world, I want you to come on over and check out my private school community. The link is going to be in the description, also in the comments below. But secondly, I have decided to create an entire separate channel that's going to be dedicated to helping you start your YouTube business and personal brand. All right. It's called Create with Words. It's going to pop up on your screen. Go ahead and check it out. Come on over and subscribe. There's no videos up there yet. There's just a few shorts, but I've decided to go ahead and dedicate that channel strictly to helping you start your own channel. So that way you can grow from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. So that way you can reach as many people as you want to reach and also share your potential. All right. So I love you all to life. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come, and I'll see y'all soon in the next video. Peace.